Hi everyone, my name is Masuma Zishan and I'm your moderator today for EdFestival 2021, Day 2. The Day 2 lineup is just as exciting as the Day 1. And without, wasting any more time, I will be introducing today's session university to you. It is the Toronto School of Management. I'll let you know a little bit about the university and then invite our esteemed guest who is the specialized university rep, and he will take it over from there. So without much ado, the Toronto School of Management is situated in downtown Toronto, one of the most livable cities in the world. TSoM offers a vast program portfolio ranging from business, hospitality, tourism, and accounting to programs in big data, digital marketing, cybersecurity, and English for academic purposes, all of which are taught by experienced faculty members who are experts in their fields, giving students a competitive edge. You can study here as low as 5,000 Canadian dollars per year, as special scholarships are available for students of Pakistan. How wonderful is that? It is an award-winning school, awarded by Corporate Vision as the best hospitality and education institution in Ontario. They have 100 plus co-op partners, and what that means is that they collaborate with over 100 employers to provide co-op placements for all the students. There's great career support. There are resume clinics, mock interviews, career development workshops, guest speaker sessions, and job fairs to ensure that you have support for placement right after you graduate. They have student alumni from 99 countries. Imagine a classroom filled with students from so many different countries, and what a learning that would be. They have world-class partnerships, for example, with Amazon Web Services, CompTIA, Digital Marketing Institute, Knowledge Matters, Oracle Hospitality, Trailhead from Salesforce, QuickBooks, and Tableau. They require the requirements for STS visa and excellent visa ratios for STS students, which means that the probability of you getting in to the university and then getting a visa are really, really high, and there are possibilities of work permit after as well. Their intakes every 2 months with 24-hour offer process, and the programs that they offer are, and I mentioned that earlier as well, but at the cost of repetition, business, hospitality, and tourism programs, cybersecurity, data analytics, and digital marketing programs, preparatory courses for ACCA examination, and English for academic purposes. I would now like to invite Farhan Asim, the Business Development Manager for TSoM and CCTB. Welcome to EdFestival 2021, Farhan. Over to you.
Thank you, Suma. Thank you for the nice introduction. It's a detailed introduction, so I'm thinking what is left for me to explain. Thank you so much for that. So what I will do is I will just skim through quickly to my product, so we all can understand a little bit about it. Then after that, if there is any question, anything you'd like to ask, I will be more than happy to explain that.
Sure.
Suma, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Basically, Toronto School of Management, as you mentioned, it's located in downtown Toronto. There are very few college universities who are located in downtown such high location. We are basically a private college, and we have all the accreditations and all the memberships which any college university need to progress in Canada. We have all of them. Few of them are very unique, like one of them is ACCA Gold Learning Partner. We are the only licensed gold learning partner in whole North America for ACCA. There's no other college university who hold this accreditation. I have multiple program options, like I have programs in business, hospitality, tourism, then we have few things technology. Then there's a proper program for ACCA, in which we prepare students for ACCA. My courses are very unique. It's very different comparative to normal college universities. Basically, we offer mostly, other than ACCA, I have all the diplomas. Best part about my diplomas are we offer most diplomas with co-op. I would like to explain a little bit what is co-op. When students go and study abroad, they have three options to work. One is normal 20-hour student life per week as a student. Secondly is internship, and third is co-op. Co-op is basically, as you mentioned earlier, We are working with more than 100 lending partners, which are few of them are top employers of Canada. We have association with them. Our students, along with their studies, they work approximately uh, like 60% duration of their course for full time. That means they get good experience, they get good earning. For example, if anybody is going into my diploma of 2 years, which is diploma in business management co-op, he will be earning somewhere around 48,500 in those 2 years on the minimum wage rate. I repeat, on the minimum wage rate. On the other hand, if any student is going to any direct college university, they will not earn more than 32, 33,000 in 2 years. So for that, my student will earn approximately 60% more than normal student. And above all, my education fees, my tuition fees is very low. My 2 year diploma cost around $20,000, but for Pakistani student currently we are offering a scholarship of $7,500. So it's just $12,500 for 2 years. I repeat, 12,500 fees only for 2 years. Then after that, student have open option. They can go progress anywhere for their degree program. We don't bind student that they have to go to a particular college university, but we do have some arrangements for students with different college university. Few of them, one of them in Vancouver, which is University of Canada West. Then another one is in Toronto, which is York University. If student wish, they can progress there, and we due to alumni of TSoM, they will get some extra scholarship in that as well. Then, as I mentioned, we have a unique ACCA program. As we all know, the one law which applies to ACCA in Pakistan, that will also apply in UK, Europe, anywhere, Canada. So once the student completed their 9 exams, first 9 exams in 2 modules, they are eligible to get an undergrad degree of basic accounting, finance, software books, in approximately 1.5 years. Just to put you an example, a student who have cleared his A level and he went for this ACCA, in 1.5 year he will have his undergrad degree after A level, and then he have option either to complete his ACCA within another 1 year, or directly go for an MBA, and it will take him 1.5 years for MBA. By this, if student do complete ACCA and MBA, it will take him 4 years. If student just do first 9 papers, take BSc Accounting Finance degree, and go for MBA, it will take him 3 years to do undergrad and MBA. And if the student complete the whole in 4 years, he will have undergrad, ACCA, and MBA, 3 degrees in his hand. And anybody who go for an undergrad and MBA to Canada, it will usually cost him anywhere above $100,000. But through this route, he will have to do it in half the time. And above all, it will only cost him $35,130. That is one third of the minimum cost he would have occurred in if we go through a simple route. So few benefits, which I just sum up these things with few of the benefits which TSoM offers to a student. Though we are a private college, we are offering diploma, but student receive high-level multinational standard academic credentials. He is eligible for PGW after completion of his degree or after MBA. He can complete ACCA paper and MBA graduate degree within just 4 years. Diversity scholarship available up to $10,000. Our eligibility admission criteria are very easy. We take any student who's have a marks above 50-55% in different courses. And if a student go through us, if for example a student go through us in a diploma and then they complete undergrad degree, the total undergrad cost would be around 52 to 53,000. On the other hand, if the student go directly, it would have cost him $80,000. So by this, student can save up to $32,000 in different courses. And the best thing, as Masuma you mentioned, we have very good visa ratio, alhamdulillah, and SDS. So I always encourage student to go for SDS, but unfortunately, student have budget issues when they go for SDS. In normal college university, they have to have a budget of approximately 35 to 40 lakh Pakistani rupees to go in SDS. But in my college, you can apply somewhere around from 20-21 lakh, even 19 lakh, and you can apply with SDS. If I convert in Canadian dollar, you can apply in SDS from anywhere from $16,000 to $18,000-19,000 in SDS. So for that, a lot of students who miss their dream, who miss their goals because they do not qualify financially and their degree programs in their SDS, we provide them the option to go and study at a very cheap fees in Canada, and also a very low SDS requirement budget wise. So these are all the options. If you have any questions, you're open to ask them, please.
Yes, thank you, Farhan, for taking us, in a second and razor sharp way through the presentation. We'll be taking a few questions now. I just have two. The first one is, if I have a C grade in my O levels, do I still have to have a IELTS certification?
See, Suma, there are two things. First of all, I do not take any student who have education less than 12 years. So to qualify for my college, you need to have education either A level or an intern. Not eligible for O level until unless somebody wants to go for ACCA. Then for ACCA, there's a criteria that O level student can do 7 exams sitting in Pakistan, which is their fundamental exams, and then they can qualify for ACCA. To address the second part of your question about the IELTS, see, we are emphasizing thoroughly on SDS visa. For Canada and from Pakistan, the visa issue for non-SDS student is not that good. So we do not encourage students to go for non-SDS. That means if students want to go to SDS, they have to go for IELTS, because there are four main things which is required for SDS. Number one, college university should be on DLI list. Number two, students should have IELTS nothing less than 6 in each band. Students should have paid first year total tuition fees and 10,000 GIC bond for their living expenses. If they meet these four criteria, then only they can apply for SDS. And when we talk about SDS, so nobody is eligible to go without rights. So for students' sake, because it's a lengthy process, students have to go to 2, 3 months, 4 months process, and in the end they just didn't get the visa, so it's all in vain. And the only reason they can't do it just because of IELTS, so it's not justice. So I always ask my student, so go for IELTS, just put in an extra month rather than wasting your 6, 7 months.
Right. Thank you so much, Farhan. And the second and last question is, how old should my bank statement be?
See, that's a very tricky question, and that I am glad you asked this question. See, when we talk about SDS, in SDS, students usually think that we have covered all our financial aspects because we have given 1 year statement, 1 year living fees, and we have given 1 year education fees. So we should not be attaching our bank statement along with that. See, when we apply in SDS, all students have to meet those four criteria. Then every student becomes same. Then we have to think out of the box. If I have extra money in my statement, regardless, it's 1 month old, it's 6 month old, it's 4 months old. But if I have it and I can show the ambassador that I have some extra money, and I can prove a legitimate way from where I get that money, and that is a legitimate money, and we have that money, we have not bought it from somebody just to show in the statement. So we have to prove with some documents along with that. And if we can show an extra statement that shows to the visa officer that the student is not going for earning purpose there, he is going to study. In case he didn't earn well, he can get a support from his parent next year. So I request all the students, if they have extra statement, regardless they have 10 lakh in that statement, they have 20 lakh in the statement, after the SDS, if you have it, please put it. If you have any shares, any business, any document which shows your attachment to Pakistan, please attach it, because after SDS, the only reason your visa gets rejected is the visa officer thinks that you do not have strong ties with Pakistan. He thinks that you might not come back to Pakistan. So we need to address those things, the small things. By just taking the small tick box, we can manage those things. So I would request, as my fees is very low, so it's a very easy product, a very easy criteria for all the students. But if you have some extra chunk, please show that. Prove it with the documents.
Right. Thank you so much, Farhan. And that brings us to the end of this session. First of all, thank you so much for your time, Farhan.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And I'd like to thank the viewers as well for all those students who registered and wanted to know more about the Toronto School of Management. And all those who are watching us on Facebook Live as well, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have made a decision about applying to Toronto School of Management, please call us at 0304 111 8020. and the Edceum team will be happy to get you started. If you still have some questions after this session for Farhan, do let us know and we'll get answers for you. Thank you so much again, and inshallah, hope to see you in the follow-up sessions as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you for having me. Take care.